Imagine a world cloaked in white. The air bites with cold, wind howls like a hungry wolf. This is Earth's frozen wilderness. Places like the Arctic and Antarctica, brutal, unforgiving, yet stunningly beautiful. I've been lucky enough to experience these extremes. The silence is deafening, the landscape is vast and powerful. It's a humbling experience facing nature's raw power. But amidst the danger, there's a strange allure, a challenge to test your limits, to survive against the odds. The frozen world is a harsh mistress, but for those who dare, it offers a unique and unforgettable adventure. It's a place to discover your inner strength, to push beyond your perceived limits. Are you ready to face the cold? Survival in frozen hell depends on four things: food, water, shelter, and warmth. These are your non-negotiables. Without these essentials, your chances of making it through the harsh conditions are slim to none. Each of these elements plays a critical role in keeping you alive and functioning. Food provides energy, vital for keeping warm. High-calorie options are key. In extreme cold, your body burns more calories just to maintain its core temperature. Therefore, you need to consume foods that are rich in fats and carbohydrates to keep your energy levels up. Think trail mix, chocolate, energy bars. These are compact, easy to carry, and packed with the nutrients you need. They also have a long shelf life, making them ideal for survival situations. Always have a stash of these high-energy foods in your survival kit. In a pinch, you might need to hunt or fish. Knowing how to catch fish through ice fishing or trapping small game can be a lifesaver. Water is equally crucial. Without it, you won't last long. Dehydration is a killer in the cold. The cold can trick your body into thinking it doesn't need as much water, but that's a dangerous misconception. Your body loses water through respiration and perspiration, even in freezing temperatures. Melting snow or ice is your best bet. Collect clean snow or ice and melt it over a fire. This process can be time-consuming, but it's essential for staying hydrated. Always ensure the water is safe to drink. Always boil it to kill bacteria. Boiling water for at least 1 minute will kill most pathogens. In higher altitudes, boil for at least 3 minutes. This simple step can prevent waterborne illnesses that could be fatal in a survival situation. Remember, even if you don't feel thirsty, keep drinking. Your body needs a constant supply of water to function properly. Dehydration can lead to confusion, weakness, and eventually death. Shelter protects you from the elements. Exposure to wind, snow, and freezing temperatures can quickly lead to hypothermia. A well-constructed shelter can provide much-needed insulation and protection. A simple snow cave can mean the difference between life and death. Snow caves are relatively easy to build and can offer excellent insulation. They trap body heat and can keep you surprisingly warm. Learn how to build one. Practice building snow caves before you find yourself in a survival situation. Knowing the techniques and having the right tools can make the process quicker and more efficient. A tent is great, but always be prepared for the worst. Warmth is paramount. Even with a tent, you need to ensure you have adequate insulation and heat sources. Multiple layers of clothing are essential. Layering traps heat and allows you to regulate your body temperature. Start with a moisture-wicking base layer, add insulating layers, and finish with a waterproof, windproof outer layer. Avoid cotton, it traps moisture. Wet clothing can lead to rapid heat loss and increase the risk of hypothermia. Instead, opt for materials like wool and synthetics that retain heat even when wet. Wool and synthetics are your friends. These materials are excellent insulators and can keep you warm even in the harshest conditions. They also dry quickly, reducing the risk of hypothermia. A good sleeping bag and a reliable fire starter are worth their weight in gold. Invest in a high-quality sleeping bag rated for extreme cold and always carry a fire starter. These items can provide warmth and comfort, making a significant difference in your survival. The frozen landscape is as beautiful as it is dangerous. Glaciers carve through mountains, frozen lakes shimmer under a pale sun. But beauty can be deceiving. Crevasses hidden by snow pose a constant threat. Always travel with a partner and use ropes for safety. Thin ice is another danger. Test your footing carefully. Never travel on frozen water alone. Whiteouts can disorient even experienced adventurers. Learn to use a compass and map. Always tell someone your route and expected return time. Don't underestimate the power of nature. The cold itself is your biggest enemy. Hypothermia can set in quickly. Know the signs: shivering, confusion, slurred speech. Act fast, get to shelter, remove wet clothes, and warm the person immediately. Section 4, Tales of Triumph, Stories Etched in Ice. History is filled with incredible survival stories from frozen wastelands. These tales are not just about enduring the cold, they are about the indomitable human spirit, the relentless pursuit of survival, and the sheer willpower to overcome the most daunting challenges nature can present. Tales of resilience, courage, and ingenuity. These stories are etched in the ice, reminding us of the extraordinary lengths to which humans will go to survive and thrive in the most inhospitable environments. These stories remind us of the human spirit's incredible ability to endure. They are a testament to our capacity for resilience, our ability to adapt, and our unyielding determination to push forward no matter the odds. Take Sir Ernest Shackleton's ill-fated Antarctic expedition. This journey has become legendary not just for its hardships, but for the extraordinary leadership and camaraderie that emerged in the face of adversity. Their ship crushed by ice, they battled unimaginable odds. The ice floes were relentless and the cold was unforgiving. Yet Shackleton and his crew faced these challenges head-on, demonstrating remarkable fortitude. Stranded for months, they endured freezing temperatures, dwindling supplies, and psychological strain. The isolation and the constant threat of death were ever present, yet they found ways to keep their spirits high and their hopes alive. Yet they never gave up. Their story is one of perseverance, a shining example of what humans can achieve when they refuse to surrender to despair. Or consider the Inuit people who have thrived in the Arctic for centuries. Their way of life is a masterclass in adaptation and survival, honed over generations in one of the planet's harshest climates. Their deep knowledge of the land, their understanding of the seasons, and their ability to read the subtle signs of nature have enabled them to live in harmony with their environment. Their skills in hunting and building igloos, their innovative use of available resources, and their communal approach to life are all testaments to human ingenuity and adaptability. These practices are a testament to human adaptability. The Inuit have not just survived, they have built a rich and vibrant culture that thrives in the face of adversity. They are living proof that survival is possible even in the harshest conditions. Their stories are a powerful reminder of the strength and resilience inherent in all of us. These stories are not just about surviving the cold, they're about the strength of the human spirit, the will to live, and the power of hope. They show us that even in the most extreme conditions, we can find ways to endure and even flourish. They are about the strength of the human spirit, the will to live, and the power of hope. These narratives inspire us to believe in our own capacity for resilience and to never lose sight of the light, even in the darkest of times, and the power of hope. They remind us that even in the darkest of times, we have the capacity to overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges. These stories are a beacon of hope, illuminating the path forward and encouraging us to keep moving, no matter how tough the journey may be. They remind us that even in the darkest of times, we have the capacity to overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges. These tales of triumph and endurance are a testament to the unbreakable human spirit, a spirit that continues to inspire and uplift us all. Section 5. Staying Alive, Practical Techniques for the Frozen Frontier. In this section, we will delve into the essential skills and knowledge required to survive in one of the harshest environments on Earth. The frozen frontier is not forgiving, but with the right techniques, you can navigate its challenges. Surviving the cold is about knowledge and preparation. It's not just about having the right gear, but also knowing how to use it effectively. Understanding the principles of cold weather survival can make the difference between life and death. Here are some practical tips to increase your chances of survival. These tips are tried and tested by experts who have spent years mastering the art of surviving in extreme cold. Layer up. Wear multiple loose layers of clothing. Avoid cotton. Cotton retains moisture and can lead to rapid heat loss. Instead, opt for materials that wick moisture away from your body. Wool and synthetics are best. Protect your extremities. Your hands, feet, and head are most vulnerable to frostbite. Always ensure they are well insulated. A warm hat is crucial. Up to 30% of your body heat can be lost through your head. A good hat can help retain that heat. Stay dry. Wet clothes can lead to hypothermia. Pack waterproof outer layers. Dry wet clothes immediately. Moisture is your enemy in cold environments. Always have a plan to stay dry. Avoid sweating by regulating your exertion levels. Overexertion can cause sweating, which can then freeze and lower your body temperature. Pace yourself and take breaks as needed. Build a shelter. Practice building a snow cave or quinzhee. These shelters can provide insulation from the cold and protection from the wind. Knowing how to construct them can be a lifesaver. A well-built shelter can trap heat and save your life. The key is to make it compact enough to retain body heat but spacious enough to be comfortable. Learn how to use a snow saw and other tools. These tools are essential for building shelters and gathering firewood. Familiarize yourself with their use before you need them. Fire starter. Carry multiple fire starters. In cold conditions, starting a fire can be challenging. Having multiple options increases your chances of success. Waterproof matches, a lighter, and a fire steel are essential. Each has its advantages, and having a variety ensures you're prepared for different situations. Practice building fires in different weather conditions. The ability to start a fire in snow, wind, or rain is a critical survival skill. Practice makes perfect. Signal for help. Carry a whistle or a mirror for signaling. In an emergency, these simple tools can help rescuers locate you quickly. A bright piece of fabric can also attract attention. Learn basic SOS signals. Knowing how to signal for help can be the difference between being found and being lost. Section 6. The Indomitable Spirit, Finding Strength in Adversity. The frozen world is a harsh teacher. It pushes you to your limits physically and mentally, but it also reveals your inner strength, your resilience, your capacity for courage. Out there, in the vast expanse of white, you discover a different side of yourself. You learn to appreciate the simple things: warmth, shelter, food. You learn to rely on your instincts, your skills, your determination. The experience will change you. You'll return with a newfound respect for nature's power. You'll carry the lessons of the cold within you: resilience, resourcefulness, and an indomitable spirit. So embrace the challenge. Face the frozen wilderness. Discover the strength that lies within you.